Wow, what an intro. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drunk Text presents 'Tis Pity, She's a Whore, a classic restoration comedy by John Ford as the crowd applauds wildly. Hey, everybody.
Yeah!
All right, some live sounds back there. Also some... remember we used to do this a few years ago during the quarantine. We did some stuff here and we just did it for y'all, and there was no audience applause or laughter, but we felt it through the internets. And you can show your likes with those thumbs up and those hearts and those laugh emojis. You can also give us all your information in the chat. Give us all your information in the chat. No, you can also comment in the chat. So right now, just to practice, it's going to take a little while for everybody to jump on, but we've already got 9 active viewers. Go ahead and type in the chat right now, whether you're watching on Random Access Theater's YouTube page or on the Drunk Text Facebook page. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Where are you watching this live stream? Unfortunately, due to weather here in New York, which is where we are based, we were unable to do the performance tonight because, and I'll show you why, everybody. And this is going to be our stall to get everybody on, because take a look at this, y'all. Yeah, get ready. Look, oh God, look at this. This is the reason. Everything is suspended, everyone. This is the website. The B, the W are suspended. The N is partly suspended. The R trains are being rerouted. There's delays on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, D, G. Multiple changes on the F. Slow speeds on the L. 7 and A are whatever that means, planned, express the local, and the Z's just not even giving a fuck right now. So that is our official MTA report. Those are our subways. So that's why we couldn't do the show today live, but we're excited to be back here virtually on Facebook and YouTube. Here's how the show works. Our group of brave actors and thespians are going to be doing a reading of 'Tis Pity, She's a Whore by John Ford, but they're going to be doing so while heavily under the influence. You and us are going to play some drinking games, so we'll have some drinking games, which will be ringing a bell for throughout the night. You'll also vote via chat, via Venmo, who does a shot. Let me talk about this little QR code in the top left corner here. We are still paying the actors tonight, but unfortunately we couldn't bring in any ticket sales or bar sales from this evening's performance. So instead, we are doing it here live streaming, and you can donate, if you will. The tickets were $10 to $15, depending on what site you went on. But anything, we'll take anything at all. Go ahead and scan that QR code, or just head to @TheDrunkText on Venmo. And all of those proceeds will go to paying the actors tonight and paying our production. So we've got a lot of people in the chat right now. Sarah Gregory is here, everybody. Adam Bertucci's in the audience, watching on Facebook because they're old but vaguely remember being young. Shout out to Adam. So go ahead and comment in the chat and vote for which actor or character you think should do the shot. We're going to do a shot based on the chat. We're going to do a shot based off of who the biggest Venmo donator is. And then we're going to do another shot just based off this spinning wheel. So that's how it's going to work. All right. Here we go, everybody. Let's bring out the cast. Come on out, everybody. Let's see the cast of 'Tis Pity. Woo! She's a Whore. Here they are. All right. Let's go around the room really quick. Again, while people are logging on, this is your chance now, everybody, to vote via Venmo. Again, go to Venmo and just Venmo @TheDrunkText, donate, and pick a character or actor you want to see do the first shot. You can scan that QR code or just head to Venmo @TheDrunkText. Let's go around the room. Playing the part of Vasquez is Andrew. Andrew, what you drinking tonight?
I have some Bombay Sapphire. I had no time to go buy anything else, so it's a gin night.
Gin night. I love it. Gin night in the house. All right. Will is playing Soranzo. Soranzo, what do you got for us tonight drinking?
Hello, I have a Talia IPA. There's Sunup IPA.
Very nice, very nice. All right, Lindsay is playing the part of Annabella. Annabella, what do you got tonight for us?
I was also feeling the gin night. I have the Gray Whale.
Ooh, very nice, very nice. All right, 2 gins, 1 beer. Gabe is playing the part of Richardetto. Gabe, what are you drinking tonight?
I too have gin and seltzer.
Very nice. 3 gins. 3 gins. John is playing the part of Florio. Florio, father to Annabella and Giovanni. John, what are you drinking tonight?
I think I wanted to go a little bit more refined, given the classical nature of the text. So I am drinking shots of Fireball.
Drinking shots of Fireball.
And Chaser is a peach Red Bull.
Okay, there you go. That's good for. All right, AJ is playing the part of the friar. AJ, what are you drinking tonight?
I got this pumpkin cider, very seasonal, but I'm planning on going through this entire pack of things that I bought.
Very nice, a mixed bag there. Very good.
We got a Brooklyn Cider House. We got Citizen Cider. It's a cider night for me. It feels like a nice.
I like it.
Wet
hey everybody,
cider.
Mackenzie Mentor, our regular drunk texter, is watching stuck in an airport in Orlando. Personally excited that we moved online, so shout out to Mackenzie. All right, Maryland, you were playing the part of Putana. What are you drinking tonight?
I am drinking a white wine that I'm pretending is Italian house wine at a little Italian villa. Let's pretend.
Very nice. All right, Stephen, you are Giovanni. We met your father, we met your sister. What are you drinking tonight, Stephen?
I am also having a very nice white wine, starting things off with that. If things get a little crazier, I've got more stuff too, so we'll see.
Very nice. So that's a shout out right there, everybody. Steven's got some crazier stuff. So if you want to get into that, donate to us on Venmo right now at the Drunk Text and say Steven should do the crazier stuff. Yeah. Erin Lee is playing the part of Hippolyta. Erin Lee, what are you drinking this evening?
Oh, I'm drinking a pre-made vodka mule.
Ooh, very nice. Very nice.
Thank
All right,
you.
so it's funny when we do the drunk text, and for those of you watching at home, you always see us in person, and we appreciate your attendance. We're always just get cheap beer for the cast, but now they've treated themselves since they've been able to choose for themselves. There's vodka drinks and gin drinks and nice beer, not just crappy beer. I am drinking in honor of Oktoberfest, a local brewery. Single Cut has released their Oktoberfest Marzen, so I'm going to be drinking a big old stein of Oktoberfest. All right, so that's how it works. We are going to get someone from the cast to do a shot. So if you want to vote now in the chat, everybody, which character on screen now, and you can just you can play favorites if you like at this point, since you don't know necessarily where all these characters are going to be, should do the first shot. We'll do the first one as in the chat. So type now in the chat for who should do the shot. Go ahead and do that now, and don't forget to donate to the performers now at the Drunk Text on Venmo. The highest Venmo donation will get the choice for the second shot. Let me see if I'm getting anything here from our. All right, we've got our.
Does that just mean Gabe has to pour it on himself?
Yeah.
All right, let's see how people are voting so far. It looks like that we've got. Let's just go with the overall chat overlay here so we can see what's going on. It looks like we've got Azaj watching on YouTube, so we're on their TV, which is great. Adrian has commented on Gabe's chest hair, which I think people were chuckling over. AJ just is in the show and voted for Caitlin, voted for Giovanni. AJ, who's in the show, also voted for Steven. Kevin McCarthy, another drunk texter. Shout out to Kevin McCarthy in the house. Also voted for Steven. So I think it's the first shot's going to Steven, everybody. Show us your crazier stuff. We do have one. Sarah Gregory did vote for Putana. So one vote for Putana, maybe for later in the show.
And I voted for you, Mike. Mackenzie voted for you.
Oh yeah, Mackenzie did vote for me. All right. I also have a something dangerous also. But what do you got, Steven?
I'll start off with this 100% pure agave espolón. It's got a little skeleton on a chicken, and I like that. And get a little spooky with it.
Very nice. All right, the first shot of the night, everybody, as voted on by you in the chat, is going to Giovanni. If you know the show, he's the main character, everybody. So he talks a lot. Let's hear it for Steven, everybody.
Shot.
Everybody, because we are streaming live and we don't want our video to get taken down, we will be playing nothing but royalty-free music this evening, everybody. But if we all sing shot, that's okay. All right, Steven has done the shot. Hey, everybody, we're going to play some drinking games, too, tonight. So, love. Anytime you hear the word love in the script, you are playing along at home, go ahead and take a drink every time you hear love. All right. Let's get everybody off screen who's not in the first act. Again, we are drinking, or the first scene, we are drinking on love. Feel free to comment away. We've got Victoria and Jen both watching on YouTube and on Facebook, so they'll be chiming in as we go along. All right, we begin, everyone, with the first page. Again, this is 'Tis Pity She's a Whore by John Ford, Restoration Comedy. Act 1, Scene 1. We begin in Friar Bonaventura's cell. Enter the friar and Giovanni.
Must I not do what all men else may? Love.
Love, drink, everyone.
Yes, you may love a fair son.
Love, drink. a very Obi-Wan vibe there for a second.
Shall a peevish sound, a customary form from man to man of brother and of sister, be a bar twixt my perpetual happiness and me? One soul, one flesh, one love, one heart, one all.
Thou art lost, repentant son, and sorrow for this sin. For thou hast moved a majesty above with thy unarranged, almost blasphemy. Oh, Giovanni, for death awaits under thy lust.
As a voice of life.
Hie to thy father's house. There lock thee fast, alone within thy chambers. Then fall down on both knees and grovel on the ground. Cry to thy heart, wash every word thou utterest in tears, and if possible, of blood. Beg heaven to cleanse the leprosy of lust that rocks thy soul. Weep, sigh, pray. 3 times a day, and 3 times every night. For 7 days space do this. Then, if thou findst no change in thy desire, return to me. I will think on a remedy. Pray for thyself. Pray for thyself at home, whilst I pray for thee here. A nomine Patri et Spiritus Sancti.
Oh, very nice.
Away.
All right, they away, everybody. They away. The accents are thick tonight, everyone. That's right. This takes place in the land, the medieval land of Italy. All right, they exeunt. We got some tiny hand comments here. We are now on to scene 2, the street. Before Florio, remember he is the father of Giovanni, who we just met, and Annabella, the sister, who we will meet later on. Enter Richardetto, though just another totally different character, and Vasquez, fighting for his master, Soranzo. There's Soranzo. Both with their swords drawn. The battle begins.
Come, sir. Stand to your tackling. If you prove craven, I'll make you run quickly.
Thou art no equal match for me.
Wilt thou to this gear?
Why, slave, thinkest thou I'll balance my reputation with a cast suit?
Thou poor shadow of a soldier, I will make thee know my master keeps servants, thy betters in quality and performance. Comest thou to fight or pray?
Neither with thee.
Fight, or by these hilts I'll kill thee. Brave, my lord, you'll fight.
Provoke me not, for if thou dost...
How about you?
Vasquez, remember, again, fighting for his master Soranzo, fights Richardetto, another gentleman of the town. They fight. Production value. But unfortunately, Richardetto is worsted. Enter Florio, the father, Annabella, the sister, and Putana, her maid, from opposite sides. They observe the ensuing fight.
What means these sudden broils so near my doors?
Da be revenged, Soranzo.
On a dish of warm broth to stay your stomach. Do, honest innocents, do. Spoon meat is a wholesomer diet than a Spanish blade.
Oh, spoon meat. Did you say spoon meat?
Spoon meat.
Spoon meat.
Oh, remember this.
All right, Richardetto, who was worsted, exeuents and swears revenge.
I fear thee not, Richardetto.
Be you more silent. I would not for my wealth, my daughter's love,
Drink.
should cause the spilling of one drop of blood. Okay?
All right. Florio, Exuance with Soranzo, Putana, and Annabella are left alone on stage.
How like you, this child, here's threatened, challenging, quarreling, and fighting on every side, and all for your sake. You had need look to yourself, charge. You'll be stolen away sleeping else shortly.
But tutoress, such a life gives no content to me. My thoughts are fixed on other ends. Would leave me?
Leave you? No marvel else. Leave me no leaving, charge. This is love outright.
Love. All right, so Annabella is obviously taking on numerous suitors at this point. Enter her brother, Giovanni, who passes over the stage.
Oh, who is that? Oh, it's your brother. Sweet.
Lass.
Lost. My fate have doomed it my death. Oh, I strive. I love.
Love, drink.
The more I love,
Love, drink.
I hope. Oh, I see my ruin certain. Oh, that it were not in religion's sin to make our love a god and worship it.
Yeah, that was a really good aside, Giovanni. That was for those watching home. That was an aside. Giovanni was talking to us, the viewers, Putana and Annabella, having no idea what's being said. But then they see each other, and Annabella says,
Brother, why are you so sad, sir? Withdraw, Putana.
Putana is cast off like the serpent that she is. Giovanni and Annabella are left alone.
Come, sister, lend me your hand. Let's walk together. I hope you walk with me. There's none you and I.
How's this?
If I mean no harm.
Harm. I'm very well, brother.
I think you love me, sister.
What?
Yeah, you know I do.
Oh, like brother and sister love. That makes sense.
I know it indeed. You are very fair.
Nay, I see you have come to very merry sickness.
A pair of stars as are thine eyes would, like a Promethea, if gently glanced to give life to senseless stone.
Hmm.
You are a trim youth.
Giovanni offers his dagger to Annabella, who takes it from him. Oh.
And here's on my breast. Strike home.
Oh! Whoa, wait, get closer. Wait, get the breast closer to the screen for those watching on mobile devices. Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, off your breast.
Rip open my there, thou shalt behold a heart in which I writ the beak.
Oh.
Oh, forbid it! Oh, my just fears! If this be true, 'twere fitter I were dead.
True, as my destiny that you must either love, or I must die.
You're my brother, Giovanni.
Oh.
My sister Annabella, I know this. I have asked the council of the Holy Church, who tells me I may love you. Ooh. And 'tis just that since I may, I should and will, yes will, must I now live or die?
Extreme, live. Thou hast won the field and never fought what thou hast urged. My captive heart hath long ago resolved. I blush to tell thee, but
Wait.
But I'll tell thee now.
I'm just excited, so keep going. Yeah. What are you gonna tell him? Tell him.
Well, for every sigh that thou hast spent for me, I have sighed 10, and for every tear shed, 20. And not so much for that I loved as that. I durst not say I loved. Not scarcely think it.
Oh, it sounded like you said you loved him, sister, but let's keep going. Giovanni, take it.
Sister, even by my mother's dust,
Oh.
also your mother's dust, I charge
Mother's
you.
dead. Mother's dead, everybody. Dead mother. Yeah.
Dead, long ago. Do not betray me to your mirth or hate. Love me or kill me, sister.
I'll swear it. Hi.
So your performance is making this even more uncomfortable. I enjoy it. And Giovanni, what do you got?
And by these
It's
keys,
incest, everybody! They kiss! Brother and sister, Giovanni and Annabella. It's like Romeo and Juliet, but with incest. All right, they kiss, but what does Giovanni say next?
once more, yes. Once more, now let's rise.
More kissing, more incest.
By this, I would not change this minute for Elysium. What must we now do?
What you will.
Come then, after so many tears as we have wept, let's learn to court and smiles, to kiss and...
Oh, to kiss and sleep. That's sex, everybody. It's sibling incest. Let's hear it for Giovanni and Annabella. Get off stage. That's the end of Act 1, everyone. I love it. Let's bring all the cast back out here. That's the end of Act 1. All right, so you heard it here first. The church has advised that the siblings are okay as long as they. What would you say again, Friar? As long as he like repents, right, and like does some penance and things.
Yeah, I have to think about it a little bit. And if it's not, I'm thinking of some things too. You know?
Yeah. A lot of reactions on the tiny hands right now, everybody. That's Act.
Is it my regular hands?
Oh, that's true. That's offensive. With your regular hands, of course, not tiny at all. All right. Thanks everybody. Some folks have joined us in the last moments and are probably like, "What the heck is going on here?" This is John Ford's "'Tis Pizzy, She's a Whore." We have met mostly all of the players, I think, at this point. There is some rivalry going on that we don't know too much about just yet between Richard Detto and Soranzo's servant Vasquez. We have not yet apology yet, but don't worry, she's on her way. And then we have Annabella and Giovanni, who are in love, and their father Florio, who doesn't know yet, and Jonathan had to find out. So that's where we are caught up. It's now time for you to vote via Venmo who we think is going to do the shot. We've had a couple of folks come in so far. Someone's name is AJ and has a dog. Did you vote for yourself, AJ? Did you vote for yourself?
Me?
Yeah. We also have a great thank you, Sarah Greger. Sarah Greger, also a nice donation. And I believe Sarah was also the one that was voting earlier for Mary Lane. Is that right? Are we getting that right there? Yeah, yes. Sarah also, Sarah is wasted, so shout out to Sarah. Sarah also voted for Putana earlier. So Putana's doing the shot. Let's hear it for Putana. Putana, what are you going to do a shot of right now?
I'm doing a shot of Saint Germain.
A shot of Saint Germain? Oh my gosh. All right, we're going to make... All right, Sarah's very happy about this, so...
Oh, good. Oh boy.
Let's get you big on the screen. How do we do that? Wait, let's see. We're doing all kinds of functions here. Here we go. All right, there we go. With all of us cheering Mary Lane on, let's hear it. Let's sing it, everybody. Shot.
Mary Lane.
Everybody. Wow. All right, shout out to Sarah again for their donation. We appreciate it. Again, if you want to vote for an actor or a character to do a shot, all you got to do is donate now. Again, we did pay all the actors tonight, but unfortunately we couldn't do our live show with ticket sales. So thank you all who bought tickets tonight. If you're watching at home, we appreciate it. We are going to transfer those to our October performance of Scream. That will Scream, or you can get a full refund. But New York City is underwater, so we appreciate all that are hanging out and watching. All right, it's time for the second act. In this act, everybody, you get to drink for two things. Not only love in this, our incestuous love, but you also get to cheer for marriage. Love and marriage. What was that show? Married with Children? Is that it? Yeah. Love There it is. There it is. Love and Marriage is next. This music is so loud in my ears, so I apologize if you're hearing it too loud or too loud. Here we go. It is time for Act 2. Again, grab yourself a drink if you're watching at home and drink for love and marriage. Act 2, Scene 1. An apartment in Florio's house. Enter siblings Giovanni and Annabella. It's the morning after. Bear, bear. Yeah, the morning after. They begin.
Come, Annabella, no more sister now, but love.
Oh, he's a man now, everybody. He's a man.
Wow. A name more gracious. I do not blush, a beauty, sweet wonder, but be proud to know that yielding thou hast conquered and inflamed a heart, whose tribute is thy brother's life.
Whoa.
'Tis well for you. Now you can talk.
Enter Putana, the maid.
Thou wilt chide me then, and kiss me so. Thus hung Jove on Leta's neck and sucked the divine ambrosia from her lips. But tell me, sweet, canst thou be dared to swear that thou wilt live to me and to no other?
By both our lives, I dare, for didst thou know, my Giovanni, how all suitors seem, to my eyes, hateful? So thou wouldst trust me then?
Enough, I take thy word. Sweet, we must part. Remember what thou vowest. Keep well my heart.
Oh, exit Giovanni.
Go where thou wilt. In my mind, I'll keep thee here. And where thou art, I know I shall be there. Guardian.
Child, how is't, child?
But tell me, sweet, canst thou be dared to swear that thou wilt live to me and to no other?
Nay, what a paradise of joy you have passed under! Why, now I commend thee, charge. Your brother's a man. Right now, today, I hope. I will stay still if a young wench feel the fit upon her. Let her take anybody, father or brother.
Yeah.
Always
Yeah, give it up for the maid, Putana, everybody.
Daughter, Annabella.
Oh, that's Florio within. We have two different segments of Italy being represented. There's classic Italian and Jersey Shore Italian. Enter Florio, everybody.
Daughter, Annabella.
My father, here, sir, reach my work.
Oh, enter Florio as entered, followed by Richardetto, but between us, everybody. So Putana and Annabella and Florio can't hear it. This is Richardetto from the first scene, who was bested and worsted, but he's now disguised as a doctor. Enter Richardetto. Whoa!
Oh man, so hard at work. So hard at work. That's well. There's no time. Look, I have brought you company. Here's one. He's a learned doctor from Padua.
You're very welcome, sir.
Thank you, mistress. A lad of fame in large report hath spoken your praise, as well for virtue as perfection.
The accent's the same. The disguise is great.
So now you know my house. Pray make not strange. And if you find my daughter need your art, I'm just saying I'll be your paymaster.
Sir, what am I? She shall command.
All right, they exit. Scene 2, a room in Soranzo's house. Enter Soranzo. And hey, everybody, it's Hippolyta for the first time. Let's hear it for Hippolyta. And Servant Vasquez. They begin.
Look, perjured man, on her whom thou and thy distracted lust have wronged. No, Soranzo, I have a spirit doth as much distaste the slavery of fearing thee as thou doth loathe the memory of what we had past.
Oh, no. They were together at some point. Wow, thank you for
doing
that.
No, nay, dear Hippolyta, nay.
call me not dear. Seest thou this habit? These black mourning weeds of care? Didst thou not swear, whilst yet thou was my husband, Bergetto livid, that thou wouldst wish no happiness on earth more than to call me wife? Didst thou not vow, huh?
Yeah, huh?
When he should die, to marry me, unhappy man, to buy his death so dear. With my advice, get thou for whom I did it, forgettest thou vows, and leavest me with the shame.
Whoa! All right, we need some clarification. Okay, so Hippolyta is married to Richard Detto. Remember, Richard Detto is in disguise as a doctor right now, but we think Richard Detto's dead because he was bested and worsted. He's in disguise as a doctor right now. Soranzo and Hippolyta, mistress, they're together, but Soranzo's now looking, his eyes are glancing. You know the meme with the guy, and he's looking back, and there's the girl, and then the girlfriend. So Hippolyta's the one that's like, huh? And then Annabella is the new one he's looking at. So that's what's going on. I hope that's clear for you, Soranzo. You can go, Soranzo. You can take it. You're deceived.
Well, nay, you are... The vows I made, if you remember well, were wicked and unlawful. 'Twere more sin to keep them than to break them. As for me, I cannot make...
You do not well. This was not your promise. You have any thoughts on that?
I care not, for by honor I hate thee. Must. You have been foul.
Soranzo hates Hippolyta now. He exits and gets out of there. Vasquez and Hippolyta, though, are left alone.
This part has been scurvily played.
Mistress, Madam Hippolyta. Pray, a word or two.
Oh, with me, sir?
With you, if you please.
He will never love me. Vasquez, thou hast been a too trusty servant to such a master, and I believe thy reward in the end will fall out just like mine.
So perhaps too.
Resolve thyself, it will. Had I so true, so honest, truly honest, so secret to my counsels, as thou hast been to him and his, I should think it a slight acquittance, not only to make him mister of all I have, but even of myself.
Yeah.
You are a noble gentlewoman.
Oh, Vasquez, wert thou mine, and wouldst be private to me and my designs, I here protest myself, and all what I can else call mine should be at thy disposal.
Work you that way, old mole?
Promise thy secrecy, and 'tis confirmed.
Whoa, behind the scenes, Hippolyta working with Vasquez, the servant. Let's see how that plays out. They exit in. Applause for them, everybody. All right, scene 3, the street. Enter Richard Detto. Remember, Richard Detto is Hippolyta's husband that we presume is dead and is disguised as a doctor. He starts.
Thou seest these strange mishaps, how all of my fortunes turn to my disgrace, wherein I am but as a looker on, whilst others act my shame, and I am a silent.
You am a silent.
My wanton wife in her lascivious riot lives now secure, thinks I am surely dead, as I have caused it to be a rumor loud.
Oh, enter Vasquez.
I say to you, sir.
And you, sir, unless I be mistook, you are a man greatly in favor with the
Cardinal.
Ooh, the Cardinal. For those that know Tis Pity, the Cardinal is not appearing in tonight's performance, everybody, but he'll be there in spirit. We'll reference the Cardinal. They continue.
What about it?
Well, in duty to his grace, I will be bold to tell you, if you seek to regain your wanton wife, you must first remove a bar twixt you and her.
Oh.
Who's that?
Soranzo. He's the man that hath your wife's heart, and while he lives, be sure you cannot speed.
The man I hate. Worse than a confusion. I will tell him straight.
Nay, then take my advice. Even for his grace's sake, the Cardinal, I'll find a time when he and she do meet, of which I'll give you notice, and to be sure, he shall not escape you.
Oh.
I'll provide a poison to dip your rapier's point in. If he had as many heads as Hydra had, he dies.
But shall I trust thee, servant?
As yourself, Doctor. Doubt not.
Whoa, what's Vasquez up to, everybody? He's working all the sides. He's on betraying Soranzo. He's talking to Richard Detto. He's talking to Hippolyta. Who knows what's going to happen? But they all exit before, actually, Richard Detto alone on stage says, to the
Thus
audience,
shall the fates decree. By me, Soranzo falls, that ruined me.
Oh, all right, scene 4. We are at Friar Bonaventura's cell. Enter Friar and Giovanni.
Peace. Let me just take this off. Peace, young man, cast away by the religious number of mine order. I, day and night, have walked. My age is... Oh, sorry, no, not walked.
Wait.
My aged eyes above my strength to weep on thy behalf. But heaven is angry, and be thou resolved. Thou art a man remarked to taste mischief.
Father, in this you are uncharitable. What I have done, I'll prove both fit and good.
Your voice is changed. What happened? Nay. Then I see thou art too far sold to hell.
Oh!
It lies not in the compass of my prayers to call thee back. Yet let me counsel thee. Persuade thy sister to some
marriage. Drink. You guys don't. Just the people at home. Drink.
If thou will not give me leave to shrive her,
Wait, you say leave Shriver? Did you say leave Shriver?
Leave. Yes, leave a Shriver. No. Give me leave to Shriver.
To Shriver. Okay.
Yes, lest she should be unobserved.
At your best leisure, Father. Then she'll tell you how dearly she doth prize my matchless love. And then you will know what pity 'twere we two should we have been sundered from each other's arms.
Sorry, it's very hard to scroll with my very normal-sized hands.
Emotional hands.
Okay, here we go. No more! I will visit her.
Oh.
This grieves me most. Things being thus, a pair of souls lost.
Most lost, yeah. No, not the best rhyme, but Friar and Giovanni exuents. Scene 5. We are back to a room in Florio's house. Enter Florio the father and his daughter, Annabella.
Well, what do you say to young Sorenzo's love?
Lorenzo.
Sir, if you love him, as I know you do, find one more worthy of his choice than me. In short, I'm sure I shall not be his wife.
Oh, no. Well, enter Giovanni.
Son, where have you been? What? Alone? Alone still? I would not have it so. You must forsake this overbookish humor. Now, Annabella, Sorenzo is the man I only like, okay? Look on him. Annabella, come. It's supper time. It's late. Let's go. I gotta eat.
Florio exits to go eat.
What? You're jealous?
That you shall know anon at the better leisure. Welcome, sweet night. The evening crowns the day.
Oh man, that's the end of Act 2, everybody. Let's get everybody out here. Come on down. Oh, so much going on. Vote now in the chat. Thank you. We had a lot of people join us. Andrea's here. AJ's here in the chat. AJ, our like regular, not you, AJ, but our regular AJ, here as well. Thank you for your donation. Becca's in the chat. Sarah's still chilling with us, and a surprising amount of the cast are finding time to also comment and throw things in the chat at the same time. So thanks everybody for tuning in and watching. We got a generous donation from one of our regular audience members, AJ. He also voted for the tiny hands for the shot. So the next shot is going for regular hands. AJ as the friar, everybody. Let's hear it for AJ.
I have enough shots. Should I just finish my
Just
drink?
finish your drink. Just chug your drink. Here, let's make you.
Okay, here we go.
Let's make you big on the screen. Hold on. There he is.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
Let me crush it with my regular size hands.
Very nice.
His grip strength is incredible.
All right, so we got a lot going on, everybody. We've now mostly learned who's connected to who and who's in love with who, but there's still some confusion who what side Vasquez is on. We'll figure that out in a bit. Hey, everybody. It's at this point in a drunk restoration comedy that we realize that there's just a lot of extra exposition and dialogue. These scripts are hilarious. You should read the full ones. They're like hundreds of pages long, but we don't have time for that. We've cut it down to 30 pages, and Act 3 we've cut down to 2. So this is our speed through Cliff Notes version, everybody, of what's going to happen next. We're not going to add any new drinking games. It's still going to be love and marriage, but we're going to be doing it kind of rapid fire and just getting all the characters into a bit of a scene. So get ready. There's still time to vote via the chat. We've got a couple other votes coming through for our next shot. Donate now. You can scan that QR code or just head to Venmo and look up at the Drunk Texts. And yeah, we appreciate any donations. Again, the regular ticket for tonight was between $10 and $15. So anything around there would be greatly appreciated. We thank you all for joining us. Cast, are you all ready for Speed Through Cliff Notes Act 3? All right, everybody all
yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Let's get the drinking games up there. All right, we are drinking again for love and marriage. Act 3. We start the act in a room in Florio's house. Florio offers Annabella to Soranzo, encouraging their marriage. Let's see it.
Have you not will to love?
Love, drink.
Not you.
Whom then?
That's as the fates infer.
Oh, what mean you, sweet?
To live and die a maid.
Annabella swoons, and Florio sends for the doctor. Remember, the doctor is just Richardetto in disguise. Meanwhile, Putana tells Giovanni in another room.
Oh, sir, we are undone, quite undone, utterly undone, shamed forever. Your sister.
What of her? Oh, for heaven's sake, speak. How does she?
Oh, that ever I was born to see this day.
She is not dead, huh? Is she?
Dead? No, she is quick. 'Tis worse, she is with child.
Whoa! Incest baby, everybody. Oh no, they continue. Giovanni and Putana decide that to protect her virtuous reputation, Annabella must be kept from the doctor so no one finds out that she's preggers. Meanwhile, in another room, Florio calls on the doctor, Richardetto, and Richardetto gives his diagnosis.
And easy surfeit water, nothing else. You need not doubt her health. I rather think her sickness is a fullness of blood. You understand me, yes?
Yeah, I do. You counsel well, and once within a few days, so order it. She'll be married ere she know the time.
Florio urges the friar to convince Annabella to marry. Meanwhile, in another room, Richardetto meets with Vasquez.
Have you the poison?
Oh.
Here, it is in this box.
Oh.
Benadryl, it puts a man right out.
Oh.
Out nothing. This will do it. In any case, as you respect your life, be quick and sure.
I'll speed.
Oh no, Vasquez is working with Richardetto as well. Meanwhile, in another room, the friar meets with Annabella to convince her to marry.
Is there no way left to redeem my miseries?
Oh, 1 second. There is, despair not. Heaven is merciful and offers grace even now. 'Tis thus agreed. First, for your honor's safety, that you marry my lord Soranzo. Next, to save your soul, live off of this life, and henceforth live with him.
Oh, me.
Giovanni looks on distraught as Annabella agrees to wed Soranzo. Oh, good distraught, Stephen. Good distraught. Meanwhile, on the streets, Richardetto enters with the poisoned Benadryl-filled rapier drawn.
It is an early night as yet, and yet too soon to finish such a work. Here I will lie to listen to whom comes next.
Oh, he lies down. Meanwhile, on the streets, enter Vasquez and another random suitor. This is Borghetto. Now, if we did this in person, we would have got an audience volunteer, but I'm just going to play Borghetto, everybody. So here we go. All right. they continue. It's afoot. I will have the wench if he were 10 fathers, and despite of his nose, Vasquez.
Hold him to the grindstone and give not a jot of ground. She hath in a manner promised you already.
Yeah, true, Vasquez. And her father, the gentleman, swore I should marry him.
Yes, he swore, I remember.
Vasquez exits. We are almost at the place, I hope.
I hear them near. 'Tis he. Now guide my hand, now angry justice, home to his bosom, and now I have it to you, sir.
Oh, Richardetto, like an idiot, mistaking Borghetto for Soranzo, stabs him fatally, and he dies. All right, that was it, everybody. That was my best Italian accent. All right, enter. Oh, I am sure I cannot piss forward and backward, and yet I am wet before and behind. Lights, oh, lights, and Borghetto dies. Meanwhile, in another room, Vasquez informs Hippolyta of Soranzo's impending wedding.
I will be thine in spite of my disgrace. So soon. Oh, wicked man. I durst be sworn he'd left to see me weep.
And that's a villainous fault in him.
No. Let him laugh. I am armed in my resolves. Be thou still true.
I should get little by treachery against so hopeful a preferment, as I am like to climb to
even to my bosom. Vasquez. Let my youth revel in these new pleasures.
Oh.
If we thrive, he hath but a pair of days to live.
Oh, that's the end of Act 3, everybody. Let's hear it. Hey, how about Borghetto, everybody? That was a character that happened, and is dead. Is our first character to die, Borghetto, the often forgot Borghetto. All right, we are gonna do a thing here, everybody. We are gonna go into our final 2 acts. The penultimate act and then the final act in about 2 minutes. But we're going to give you 2 minutes to get up, go refill your drinks, go to the bathroom. Don't confuse the two. We'll be back after a brief 2-minute intermission, everybody. 2 minutes. Go.
Woo!
Yeah, everybody, we are back to the exciting second half of the Drunk Text presents Tis Pity, She's a Whore by John Ford. We are very excited to have you all here hanging with us in the chat. Keep those chats going, everybody. We love it. Let's get all the cast back out here. Give it up for the amazing cast of Tis Pity, She's a Whore. We wish we could have done this in person, but Mother Nature did not allow it for today. We hope you're all safe. Anyone who's in New York, a lot of floods and things going on. For those watching around the country, hey, drop in the chat where you're watching from. We didn't get that before, but now we have a bunch of people watching. So drop in the chat. Let us know what state or country you're watching from. I don't know if we have any international guests. Drop them in the chat. In the meantime, we had a bunch of votes from before. It's still not too late to donate. Again, we are doing this for free for you all tonight, but we'd appreciate your donations. So scan that QR code or just go to Venmo and look up at the Drunk Texts. And that's us. Hey, everybody. We had a bunch of votes before in addition to the votes that were coming in. And thank you to Victoria and Jen who are watching on both streams. Our next shot is going to Erin Lee, everybody. Erin Lee Hippolyta. All right. So what do you got for us today, Erin? I'm going to make you big on the screen.
It's
I can do
from the state of Kentucky, probably. Southern Comfort.
Ooh.
Something south of the Mason-Dixon.
Very nice.
Yeah.
You
You have to sing. You have to sing it.
Everybody. Hey, everybody, let's shout out to people that are watching us from all over the place. We're all streaming, mostly, actually, all of us from New York, but we've got Maldubious watching from Virginia. Sarah Gregory watching all the way from Brooklyn. Elsa Logan Townsend watching from SF, California, San Francisco. So those are some spots in the house. Yeah, continue to shout out where you're watching from in the chat. All right, we're drinking for new things now. We drank for love, marriage. Everybody, we're sad to say we had our first death. The beloved character Brigetto died, and he was only with us for such a short time. And so we are now drinking for a bunch of different things. Love, marriage, and of course, wait for death, everybody. Death. Love, marriage, and death. Love, marriage, and death. All right, let's turn that music down. It's hard to tell what the output of that sound is. All right, let's get off the screen. Again, everybody drink on love, marriage, and anytime a character dies, all right, for death. We begin. Act 4. A room in Florio's house. A wedding banquet is set out. Enter the friar, Giovanni, Annabella, Soranzo, Florio, Richardetto, Putano, and Vasquez. The gang's all here. Everybody's here, everybody. They begin.
All right. All right, it's so good to have all you here. Let me just get ready here. In nomine Patri, Filii, Spiritus Sancti, all right? These holy rites are performed. Now take your times to spend the remnant of the day in a feast. Long prosper in this day. You a happy couple to each other's joy.
Soranzo and
everybody clap.
Yeah, Soranzo and Annabella are getting married, everybody.
Father, your prayer is heard. Father, your prayer is heard, and more to bless me hath enriched my life with this most precious jewel. Such a prize as earth has not another like to this. My love, and gentlemen, my friends.
Oh, torture, were the marriage yet undone? Ere I'd endure this sight, to see my love lifted by another, I would dare confusion and stand the horror of 10,000 deaths.
Are you not well, sir?
Prithee, fellow, wait, I need not thy officious diligence.
Here, brother Giovanni, here's to you. Your turn comes next, though now a bachelor. Here's to your sister's happiness, and mine.
He drinks and offers a drink to Giovanni.
I cannot drink.
What?
It will indeed offend me.
Pray do not urge him if he be not willing.
Oh, sir, I had forgot to tell you. Certain young maidens of Parma, in honor to Madame Annabella's marriage, have sent their loves to her in a mask, for which they humbly crave your patience and silence.
All right, it's a wedding, and enter Hippolyta. Though Hippolyta is wearing a mask and is followed by a group of ladies in white robes with garlands of widows, all masked. They have music and a dance. Dance, everybody, dance. Yeah. Here, we'll pump up the music. Let's do a dance. Here we go. All right, I'm done. All right, there's
This is so intense.
there's the dance. Saranzo says, after the dance has ended,
Thanks, lovely virgins. Now might we know, but whom we have been beholding for this love? We
Yes, you shall know. And what think you now?
whoa, Hippolyta takes off the mask and everyone gasps. It's Hippolyta! It's Hippolyta!
It's the Hippolyta.
Hippolyta.
Tishi, be not amazed, nor blush, young bride. I come not to defraud you of your mane, that you may not know my single charity. Freely I here remit all interest I e'er could claim, and give you back your vows. And to confirm it, reach me a cup of wine.
Ooh, Vasquez gives both her and Saranzo a cup to drink.
My lord Saranzo, in this draught I drink long resty. Look to it, Vasquez.
All right.
Fear nothing.
She drinks, but
Villain is poison.
oh, Vasquez poisoned Hippolyta's drink. Saranzo
What's the matter?
Nonplussed. Yeah, good job.
Foolish woman, thou art now like a firebrand that hath kindled others and burnt thyself. Thy vain hope hath deceived thee. Thou art but dead if thou hast any grace. Pray.
Monster.
Oh, all right, let's...
Die in charity, for shame. This thing of malice, this woman hath privately corrupted me with promise of marriage.
Oh no!
Under this politic reconciliation to poison my lord, while she might laugh at his confusion on his marriage day. I promised her fair, but I knew what my reward should have been and would willingly have spared her life. But that I was acquainted with the danger of her disposition.
No.
And now have fitted her a just payment. In her own coin, there she is. She hath yet. And end thy days in peace, vile woman.
Oh.
For life, there's no hope. Think not on it.
Oh no.
Heaven, thou art righteous.
Oh, 'tis true. I feel my minute coming.
Oh no.
Had that slave kept promise. Oh, my torment. Thou this hour hadst died, Sironso. Heat above hellfire. Take here my curse. Amongst all of you.
Oh no.
Hey, to you, Saranso, may thy bed of marriage be a wreck unto thy heart. Burn blood and boil in vengeance. Oh, Oh, my heart, my flames intolerable, may thou leave to father bastards.
Oh no!
May her womb bring forth monsters
Oh.
and die together in your sins. Hated,
Yeah?
scorned,
What else?
and unpitied.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, she dies, everybody! Hippolyta dies. That's a very good question. Andrew wants to know, how does she know? Everybody knows. Vasquez has been spilling the beans all over the place.
I tell everyone everything.
Tell everyone everything. But good question. And then also, Andrew, it could be in some of the stuff we cut. Let's be honest. All right. You're dead, Hippolyta. Give it up for Hippolyta, everybody. Hippolyta has died off screen. Saranzo begins. Go for it, Saranzo. You got this.
Vasquez, know thee now a trusty servant, and never will forget thee. My love, we'll home and thank the heavens for this escape.
Friar.
Gio, come here. Gio, come here. Get over here. I need to whisper something to you. Here's an ominous change. Mark this, my Giovanni, and take heed. I fear the event that a marriage seldom's good, where the bride banquet so begins in blood.
Oh, good and blood. Bad rhyme, but they all excellent. That's that scene, everybody. Get out of here, everyone. Big wedding scene, a lot of reveal. Let's go to scene number 2. We begin a chamber in Saranzo's house. Enter Saranzo unbraced, dragging in Annabella.
Ooh.
He got this. Yeah.
Ah!
Saranzo did not pay for a good wife in his establishment. You got this, Saranzo.
Come, strumpet, famous whore, where every drop of blood that runs in thy arduous veins, a life this sword, dost see it? Should in one blow confound them all. Now I must be the dad to all the glufamery that is stuffed in thy corrupted bastard-bearing womb.
Oh.
Why must I?
Beastly man! Why? 'Tis thy fate.
Whore of whores, why art thou not with child?
What needs all this? When 'tis superfluous. When 'tis superfluous. That's a good word. I confess I am.
Tell me his name.
You shall never know.
How?
Never. If you do, let me cursed.
Tell me ere thou diest, and tell me truly, know thy old father of this?
No, by my life.
Wilt thou confess, and I will spare?
My life? I will not buy my life so dear.
I will not slack my vengeance.
Oh, Saranzo draws his sword to kill. Oh, but Vasquez enters and stops, and you came in perfectly in between them. Nice job, Vasquez.
What do you mean, sir?
Forbear, Vasquez. Such a damned whore deserves no pity.
Oh.
Alas, poor lady, what hath she committed? Which any lady in Italy in the like case would not. Good sir, be reconciled. Alas, good gentlewoman.
Pish. Do not beg for me. I prize my life as nothing. If the man will needs be mad, why? Let him take it.
Yeah, Annabella, nice. Stand up for yourself.
Vasquez, hear thou this?
Yes, and commend her for it. In this, she shews the nobleness of a gallant spirit, and be true my heart, but it becomes her rarely.
I did too dearly love thee, O Annabella. Be thou assured, whoever the villain was that thou hast tempted thee to this disgrace, well, he might lust, but never loved like me.
My lord, these words wound deeper than your sword could.
Whew. Some good acting going.
Get you to your chamber. See you make no shew of alteration. I'll be with you straight.
Yeah, Annabella. Give it up for Annabella. What a scene. Annabella, nice job. All right, Soranzo and Vasquez left alone on stage.
I'll make her tell herself, or...
Or what? You must not do so. Let me yet persuade your sufferance a little while. Go to her. Use her mildly. Win her. If it be possible, to a voluntary, to a weeping tune. For the rest, if all hit, I will not miss my mark.
Oh, man.
Pray, sir, go in. The next news I tell you shall be wonders.
Ooh.
Delay in vengeance gives a heavier blow.
Wow, excellent, Soranzo. Vasquez has some plans. He then calls on Putana. So, Vasquez, you're still out there. Putana, the maid, who enters in tears.
Putana, I believe you're mute. You're mute. No sound.
You're in tears. You're so sad that you just couldn't even express yourself, and you unmute yourself and then continue. You're muted, Putana. Putana, you're muted. No, click your microphone. Come in and come out. You did.
No. Putana.
Putana.
Oh, Vasquez.
Oh yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, who wants to do the voice? Someone do the voice.
I was born to see this day. Doth he use thee so too sometimes, Vasquez?
I durst be sworn all his madness is for that she will not confess who 'tis.
Heaven forgive us all. I know little Vasquez.
Why should you not? Who else should? But in this, you should both relieve her present discomforts and pacify my lord and gain yourself everlasting love and preferment.
Thou wilt stand between me and harm.
Oh, it's pity. What else? You shall be rewarded too. Trust me.
Was even no worse than her own brother.
Her brother, Giovanni, I warrant you.
Even he, Vasquez, as brave a gentleman as ever kissed fair lady. Oh, they love most perpetually.
Why? This is excellent and above expectation. Her own brother. Oh, horrible. To what a height of liberty and damnation hath the devil trained our age. Her brother. Well, I must to my lord and tutor him better in his points of vengeance. Yes. Now I see how a smooth tale goes beyond a smooth tale.
Hey!
But soft.
What's up?
What thing comes next? Giovanni!
Giovanni, all right, they exit. Let's hear it. That's the end of Act 4, everybody. Putana, wow, what a performance by Putana in that that second portion there. Putana, if you can hear us, maybe just go out and come back in and make sure that if you click the settings under the stream that you select the correct microphone for yourself. Let's hear it for Putana Vasquez. Great scene. That's the end of Act 4. Hey, we're in the final 15 minutes. Thank you all for sticking around. We are going to get to the exciting conclusion. There's a lot of things going on. Vasquez is playing all the sides right now, but Vasquez has now learned. We knew that there was a baby because Annabella let us know that, but we did not know that it was Giovanni's until this last scene. So we're excited to find out more about that. Hey, everybody, we are now going to drink on a bunch of things. We're going to drink on, well, let's first do the shots. Let's bring all the characters out here. Get all the actors back out here. Let's check in.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you now, Mariana. You're back. You're back. You're back. Putana has returned. Putana was always there. It just was doing a little bit of a voice act. All right. We appreciate everyone who's been donating throughout the night. We have a bunch of donations in. Shout out to Adam B, Caitlin B, Rebecca. Speaking of Adam B, he is our foremost Shakespearean expert. Some fun facts, everybody. I somehow never knew the word dad existed this long ago. Yeah, we said dad. That's part of the script. Turns out it shows up 3 times in Shakespeare, and also for another big hot tip here, Gallimaufry appears twice in Shakespeare, so they're almost even. So shout out to Adam. Thank you for the donation, and thank you for your knowledge on all things Shakespeare. All right, there was a Caitlin B also donated, Rebecca Pari also donated, so shout out to all of them. There was a vote early on in our top Venmo for everyone doing a shot. So yeah, so that's how this is going to work. If you've done a shot already, you don't have to do a shot again. I also have this fancy wheel, so I'm just going to spin it, and this person has to do like an extra big shot. So let's just making up the rules as we go here. We don't want this to go longer than our regular show. Oh, there's not even a thing. All right, it's between Hippolyta, you already did a shot, and Soranzo. Soranzo, do an extra big shot here. But we're all gonna do one. So everybody get your various things. If you've already done one, you don't have to do a second one.
I just finished this one.
Just a little
tiny shot.
I gotta open my
Black
bag
seals are intense.
Too high.
I really like who was it that I like AJ's Ajay saying 2020 PTSD is in full force again. Yeah, we hope that we can remind you of the times where everything was done virtually, and hope you miss it. All right, cheers everyone. Cheers to you watching at home. Cheers to everybody in their respective homes.
Shot.
I don't like shooting gin.
Everybody.
All right, here we go. We got 15 minutes left, everybody. 15 minutes to do the last 8 pages. Do you think we can do it?
No.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
It's not been done before.
Yeah.
We can
Not mute anymore. We can do it.
Yeah, we can do it. All right. The final act, everybody, we are going to be drinking on. Let's take a look at it. Here we go. We're going to be drinking on love, marriage, death, and incest. Love, marriage, death, and incest. Oh, listen to this dramatic music that's playing in the background for this. We're going to dial that down a little bit.
That set a mood.
It's the final act. Here we go.
Oh,
Scene 1.
Precious time that swiftly rides and post over the world to finish up the race of my last fate. Here to stay the restless course and bear to ages that are yet unborn. A wretched, woeful woman's tragedy.
I know, it's a woman's tragedy. Thank you, Annabelle. Enter the friar from below or above.
Oh, wait.
Enter the friar from below. Oh, there we go.
The lady, heaven hath heard you, and hath by providence ordained that I should be this minister on your behoof.
Behoof, yeah. Behoof.
Is heaven so bountiful? Then I have found more favor than I had hoped here, holy man.
All right. She throws the holy man a letter. There it is. All right, pass it to him.
Oh, it's a W.
Oh, this is brought to you today by the letter W.
Commend me, brother. Give him that letter.
The letter. It's a letter.
This one? Or is it this one?
Oh, P. Well, we're going to hear.
Let me see it.
Which one? Is it this one?
No.
This one?
Yes. That's fine.
This one.
It's that one, yeah. Let's hear what's in the letter. Tell us what's in the letter.
Oh, that letter, just whatever letter you choose. Bid him read it and repent. I think the repent is the important part here, so pick a letter. Tell him that I, imprisoned in my chamber, barred of all company, even of my guardian.
Ooh, yeah.
Which gives because of some suspect, have time to blush at what hath passed, good father. The place is dangerous and spies are busy, so I must break off. You'll do it.
Be sure I will, and fly with speed. My blessing ever rest with thee, my daughter. Live to die a more blessed.
Hey, rest and blessed. You did it, Friar. Nice job. That was a better rhyme. All right, Friar exits. Annabelle is left alone.
Now I can welcome death.
Withdraws from the window. It's just like Romeo and Juliet with incest, everybody. Scene 2, another room in the same. Enter Soranzo and Vasquez. What's he up to? What's going to happen? Go.
A cuckold is a goodly tame beast, my lord.
I am resolved. Urge not another word. Begone. Yet hear you, are the banditti ready to wait an ambush?
Good sir, trouble yourself not about other business than your own resolution. Remember, the time lost cannot be recalled.
With all the cunning words thou canst, invite the states of Parma to my birthday feast. Hast to my brother rival and his father, entreat them gently, bid them not to fail. Be speedy and return.
Let not your pity betray you. Till my coming back, think upon incest.
Incest!
Soldiery.
Revenge is all the ambition I aspire, that I'll climb or fall. My blood's on fire.
Ooh, aspire and fire. Good rhyme. Drink from now on. Everybody drink if there's a sick rhyme. All right, scene 3. A room in Florio's house. Enter Giovanni and the friar. From below. From above. The friar enters from above.
Father, I do enter on the jubilee of my retired delights. And now I can tell you, the hell you oft have prompted is not else but slavish and unsuperstitious fear. And I could prove it too.
Da blind slays thee. Look there. 'Tis written thee.
Oh, he hands him a letter.
This is the wrong letter.
Yeah,
Let's grab the other one.
Oh, no, he's got it. You handed it to him already.
No, give me the right one.
Oh, no, that's the letter L. It wasn't the letter
Right.
L.
No, it wasn't
We only have 10 minutes. Okay.
There
Okay. All right.
That's the regular one.
All right,
right
Giovanni. Yeah, we don't have time for bits. Giovanni takes the letter, reads it. His face is ashen, and the friar says,
This.
What? Oh, it's after the parentheses.
Yeah.
Why do you change your color, my son?
Yeah.
This had no more proportionate hand. I know it. It is all written in blood. Gross. She writes, I know not what. Death are not fear in all made thunderbolt aimed at my heart. She writes, we are discovered.
Oh, enter Vasquez.
Now, sir, what news bring you?
My lord, Soranzo, according to his yearly custom, keeping this day a feast in honor of his birthday, by me invites you thither.
Oh.
Oh, yes, tell him I dare come.
Dare come?
Dare come.
These words are strange to me.
Yeah.
I'll come, sir.
Yeah.
So, I'll say my service to you.
He exits. Dare come. Shout out if you're gonna use dare come in your normal
I always do.
Yeah. The friar, go.
You will not go, I trust.
I've lost my place. Not go for what?
Oh, do not go. This feast, I'll gauge my life, is but a plot to train your ruin.
Yeah.
Be ruled. You shall not go.
Not go. To death threatening his armies of confounding plagues, with hosts of dangers hot as blazing stars. I would be there.
Oh,
yes, and resolve to strike as deep in slaughter as they all. But I will go.
where you will go? Wow.
You're from all over the Italy, yes. A Parma, farewell.
Farewell.
Farewell. would I have never known thee, or out of thine? Well, young man, since no prayer can make thee safe, I leave thee to despair.
Oh, sick rhyme. People gotta
That's
listen.
pretty good to
People
say.
gotta listen to the friars. You know what I mean? All right, scene 4. We're almost done, everybody. 5 pages, 7 minutes. Let's do this. Scene 4. A hall in Soranzo's home. Enter Soranzo and Vasquez. Yeah, you guys love each other. I know it. But
The guests will all come,
Make it up,
Vasquez.
Master. Yes, sir.
'Tis well. The less I speak, the more I burn.
Yeah.
And blood shall quench that flame.
Now you begin to turn Italian. Ah. This beside when
That's a real line. That's a real line in the script, everybody. A real line in the script. Yeah.
Yeah. He's Italian. All right. This beside, when my young incest monger comes, he will be sharp set on his old bit. Give him time enough. Let him have your chamber and bed at liberty.
Ooh.
Let my hot hair have law ere he be hunted to his death. That if it be possible, he post to hell in the very act of his damnation.
Got it.
It shall be so. And see, as we would wish, he comes himself first.
Oh, enter Giovanni.
Ah, welcome, my much-loved brother. Now I perceive you honor me. You are welcome.
How's my sister?
Oh, like a good housewife, scarcely ready yet. You were best walk to her chamber.
If you will.
Giovanni enters the sister's chamber. Vasquez says,
Even as the great devil himself would have it. Let him go and glut himself in his own destruction.
oh, it's all working out as Vasquez has planned. They exit. We cut to Annabella's bedchamber. In the same, Annabella is richly dressed. Enter Giovanni. Oh, very nice, richly dressed. Very nice.
What? A Jane soon? Have your new sprightly lord found out a trick in night games? More than we could know in our simplicity.
Every scene is so different, Steven. Every scene is so... I love it. Keep going, keep going. We only have 4 or 5 minutes. Go.
Why should you jest at my calamity without all sense of the approaching dangers you are in?
What dangers have so great as thy revolt, thy sister? Else thou knowest, or any treachery beside, would stoop to my bent brows.
Alas, be not deceived, my brother. This banquet is a harbinger of death. To you and me, resolve yourself. It is. And be prepared to welcome it.
Look up! Look here! See you in mine eyes.
Methinks you weep?
I do indeed. These are tears shed on your grave. These furrowed up my cheeks when first I loved and knew not how to woo. Fair Annabelle. Shall I here repeat the story of my life? We might lose time.
Yeah, we don't have time for the story of life.
Yeah, I catch your drift. You blessed angels guard me.
So say I, kiss me.
Whoa, wait, no, you're kissed. Annabelle, where'd you go? You got a kiss. You got a kiss. Yeah, incest.
The laws of conscience and of civil use may justly blame us. Yet when they but know our loves,
But no.
their love will wipe away that rigor, which would in other incest be abhorred. Kiss me again, forgive me.
Oh, no.
With my heart.
One other kiss, my sister.
No, more incest.
What means this?
To save thy fame and kill thee in a kiss.
Giovanni stabs Annabella!
Thus die, and die by me and by my hand, proportionate as it is. Revenge is mine, honor doth love command.
Oh, brother, by your hand.
When thou art dead, I'll give my reasons for it. You will need to know. For to dispute this eye, even in thy death, most lovely beauty, would make me stagger to perform this act which I most glory in.
Oh, forgive him, heaven, and my own sins, my farewell, brother. Unkind mercy, great heaven,
Oh, she dies, everybody. Drink. Pour one out for Annabella, killed by her incestuous brother. Giovanni, give us your final monologue here. Go for
He's
it.
dead. Alas, a good soul. Saranzo, thou hast missed thy aim in this. I have prevented now thy reaching plots and killed the La Lobe. For whose drop of blood I would have pawned my heart. Fair Annabella, however glorious art thou in thy wounds, triumphing over infamy and fair hate, shrink not, courageous hand, proportionate as it be. Stand up, my heart, and boldly act my last and great part.
Oh, give it up for Giovanni, everybody. All right, it's time for the final scene. The final scene. We've got 2 pages and 60 seconds. Here we go. Let's do it. It's the final scene. We are at the birthday party. A banqueting room. Enter Florio, Soranzo, Richardetto, Vasquez, the friar, and Putana. They begin.
Remember, sir, what you have to do. Be wise and resolute.
Enough. My heart is fixed. But where's my brother Giovanni?
Enter Giovanni with a heart upon his dagger.
Here, Soranzo, I trimmed in reeking blood that triumphs over death, proud in the spoil of love and vengeance.
Son, Giovanni.
My sister. Oh, my sister.
Oh, whatever.
You came to feast, my lords, with dainty fare. I came to feast too. 'Tis a heart, my lords, which is mine entombed. Look well upon it. Do you know it?
What strange riddle's this?
'Tis Annabella's heart.
Oh, God, it's Annabella's heart.
'Tis, what do you startle, eh?
Why? You madman, art thyself?
9 moons have had their changes since I first thoroughly viewed and truly loved your daughter and my sister.
Alas, how? Alas, my lord, he's a frantic madman.
Father, no. For 9 months' space, in secret, I enjoyed the sweet Annabella sheets.
Oh, God.
Whoa. Months I
9 months. That's how long it takes to have the baby.
That's what I've been doing.
sense, yeah.
A happy monarch of her heart and her.
Oh.
Oh, I shall burst with fury. Bring the strumpet forth.
Oh.
Adieu, sir. Have you all no faith to credit yet my triumphs? Here I swear by all that you call sacred, by the love I bore my Annabella whilst she lived. These hands, proportionate as they are, have from her bosom ripped this heart.
You cursed man! I lived.
Overwhelmed with the betrayal of his son and daughter and their incest, Florio has a heart attack and dies, everybody. Death. Going out for Florio. Thank you, Florio. You can turn your camera off and go off screen.
Sorry, Dad.
See what thou hast done. Broke thy father's heart.
Oh, my father. How well his death becomes him in his griefs.
Inhuman scorn of men, hast thou a thought to outlive thy murders?
Oh, they all draw, everybody. They all draw their swords. Soranzo draws his sword. Giovanni draws his sword and says,
Soranzo, see this heart, which was thy wife's. Thus I exchange it royally for thine.
They fight! Soranzo and Giovanni fight and fight. Soranzo is wounded.
No, will it not be yet? I shall fit you anon. Vengeance!
He rushes at Giovanni.
Welcome, come more of you, whate'er you be. I dare your worst.
All right, they fight. Vasquez wounds Giovanni.
Oh, I cannot stand it no longer. Feeble arms. Have you so soon lost strength?
He falls. Vasquez says,
How do you, my lord? See you this? How is...
Ah. Oh, dead, but in death will please that I hath lived to see my wrong revenged on that black devil.
Oh, Saranzo dies, everybody! Drink for Saranzo. Giovanni. Hold it
I
on still.
bleed fast. A death. Ow! Thou art the guest long looked for. I embrace thee and thy wounds. Oh, my last minute comes. Wherever I go, let me enjoy this grace freely to view my Annabella's face.
Oh, Giovanni dies, everybody! Everybody's dying. There's only a few characters left. One of them is Richardetto.
Speak, O wretched villain. What incarnate fiend hath led thee on thee to this?
Honesty and pity of my master's wrongs. What I have done was duty, and I repent nothing but that the loss of my life had not ransomed his.
Thus long I lived disguised, to see the effect of pride and lust at once.
Richardetto takes off his
shameful
disguise.
ends.
Look, it's Richardetto, everybody. We thought he was just a random doctor.
Desire, Richardetto!
What?
All along.
Yeah.
Oh, what a Richardetto, whom we thought for dead.
Fellow, we banish thee forever, to depart within 3 days. In this we do dispense with grounds of reason, not of thine offense.
'Tis well, this conquest is mine, and I rejoice that a Spaniard outwent an Italian in revenge.
He was doing a Spanish accent, not an Italian, the whole time, everybody!
Ah.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Give it up for Vasquez. Vasquez exits. Richardetto.
Go say, Friar, knowest thou any yet unnamed of counsel in this incest?
Incest.
Yes, that old woman, sometimes guardian to this murdered lady.
I'm definitely not supposed to still be alive, but
We saved you for this performance, Marilyn. We saved
thank you so
Yeah.
much. We shall have time to talk at large of all, but never yet incest and murder have so strangely met of one so young, so rich in store. Who could not say? 'Tis pity.
She's
The
a whore. And that's it, everybody. That's the end of play. Everybody, come on out here. We did it. Give us your hearts, your likes, your thumbs up, your emojis. That was 'Tis Pity. She's a whore. So many people died. So many people loved. So many people married. And so many people incest, everybody. Let's hear it for incest.
So many people
Marriage. No, like all of them, like together. Like all of
Give
them.
everybody a hand.
Together. Oh, no. Thank you, everybody. We had a bunch of people tuning in, a bunch of people donating. We appreciate it. We are happy to still be able to do this. We are The Drunk Text. You can follow us at The Drunk Text on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube and Twitter. We will be back in person live, barring any flooding and hurricanes, on Saturday, October 28th at Under St. Mark's down on the Lower East Side for Thou Wilt Scream. It is our Halloween show. So come out for that. We'll then be doing the same thing on the 22nd for what is it called again? A Christmas Carol. My gosh. Christmas Carol will be coming then. So again, head to thedrunktext.com or the Crane Theater. We're at Under St. Mark's for 2 live shows in person. We appreciate all of you for watching tonight and letting us do our thing here for all the crowd. Let's give up a round of applause for everybody in the cast. Let's hear for Lindsay as Annabella, Aaron Lee as Hippolyta, Mary Lane as Putana, Andrew as Vasquez. Oh my gosh, Florio's off screen. There he is. John as Florio. Gabe as Richardetto, both Richardetto and Richardetto in disguise. Will was Saranzo. Let's hear it for Steven as Giovanni. and Tiny Hands, AJ as the Friar. My name is Mike. I was your host for tonight. Shout out to everybody who's watching. Nice thing from Josh here. Woo, great work. Forgot how wild that last act is. Yeah, everybody dies. We all learn a lesson. We appreciate it. Thank you all for coming out. Tonight we are The Drunk Text. We'll see you next time. Deuces.